lose a lot to get what I have found. I won't go down, I won't go down. Take me to the top, cause I just won't go. Ooh, I won't go down, I won't go down. Had to lose a lot to get what I have found. I won't go down, I won't go down. Take me to the top, cause I just won't go down. Thank you so much, thank you.
Thank you.
Joel, could I take a little bit more guitar through the...
And I'll take a tiny bit more drum, please.
For a second there I thought you were going to say, I'll take a lot more of Ben.
No, thank you.
That happens
Thanks for offering, though.
That happens,
very
that happens in
kind.
my dreams sometimes. Like, some people dream of, like, you know, waking up in a tropical climate. I mean, we've lived in a tropical climate recently, if you live in Texas, I guess, but... You know, like a tropical climate, you can go and dive into the sea or something. But I dream of that. I dream of getting on the stage and Andrea going, oh, do you know what, Ben? That was really great. Why don't you do another one?
Go on then, Ben. Your dreams are coming true tonight. Fill your boots. I'll have a whiskey, please.
No, because I am a very supportive friend, all jest aside. I'm very happy to be back on stage with Andrea. We haven't had a show together in a little while. She was luckily enough got to go back to Ireland and visit with her family for a few weeks.
I did.
And she has a brand new solo single that came out today.
That's right, yeah. We should play it.
That's not in the contract now.
Ben says he wants to play it. He's going to cover it. I'm not even going to sing it. He's going to sing it. He was doing an incredible impression of me in the green room that I wish that... I'm going to try and coax it out of him tonight. You want to see his impression of me. You don't want to see my impression of him. It is literally something. Like, it probably would go viral. You know the one video that would go viral of us?
No, do you know what?
It would be my impression of
Before
Ben.
we do another song, I had one of my good friends, another great singer-songwriter called Natalie Price, who I'm doing some shows with soon, and she messaged me today because like the venue that we're playing at soon wanted a video, and she messaged me and she said, question, did you pass out on stage 15 years ago and someone film it and upload it to YouTube? And I just put, why? And she said, is it you? And I was like, I can neither confirm nor deny. And I'm telling you, there's this video that has been online for 15 years where it wasn't rock and roll at all.
Everyone get out your phones, you know you want to.
It was more bacon roll than rock and roll, I promise you. It was like, I was dehydrated, the air conditioning in the room didn't work, there was a girl I was trying to impress, and all of those elements combined to a crescendo of me fainting, but not in a manner that was like, it was like I went for this high note and I just went, and then fell backwards, and then came round within like, I don't know, like 10 seconds or something. Luckily didn't pee myself. But the thing was, it felt like
I don't actually think I've ever seen it.
Good.
I really want to watch it.
You don't need to.
Straight as soon as the show's over.
But the thing is, but I'm telling you just in case you do see it, because then it's like, because there's a lot of people who've put comments and they're going, this is fake. This is, oh my God, he's just faking. And I'm like, I wish it were fake. I'm embarrassed by it. If I was going to faint on stage, I would rather it have been like, you know, like I'd have loved to have looked like Jim Morrison or something, and not you know, not what I look like.
We'll aim for it at some point. It's so hot in Texas, it might happen.
Once I came to, I thought I'd been asleep for like the night. And I remember opening my eyes and being like, and I was that moment where you go, oh no. There was a room full of people and I just fainted in front of them. And all I could think to do was, well, I've got to carry on the song. So I got straight back up and just went, and the drummer had gotten off of the drums and come to me and I just went, 1, 2, 3, and he ran to the drums and he made it by the time I hit 4.
This sounds pretty rock and roll, doesn't it? Like, come on.
In my pre-folk days, Anyhow.
Here's a
Good
song
night.
of ours. Here's a little song of ours that we've been playing from the very, very start. It's a little song called Instinct. say stay, so you must go. Heaven knows it's bittersweet. How instincts talk, how instincts talk, how instincts talk, how instincts talk. Temptations that will bring you down, down, down. So you must change and strengthen your mind. It will tell you what to do, 'cause it's the highest truth. From dark to light, you'll always fight. You knock, knock, knocking at heaven's door. Feel your grip and you'll want more. How instincts talk, 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 how instincts talk. My blood starts pumping and my heart starts thumping, and it feels like I'm out of control. Help me, help me. My blood starts pumping and my heart starts thumping, and it feels like I'm out of control. Help me, help me. How instincts talk, how instincts talk, how instincts talk, how instincts talk, how instincts talk. The talk so loud, the talk so deep, the talk so real. Tell no lies or no disguise, but yet you will. The talk so loud, the talk so deep, the talk so proud. How instincts talk. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Joe, could I? See, this is the opposite of my dream because it's me asking for more me. But could I get a little bit more of my voice in the mono? Thank you, Joel. It's just so great to get to come and play the old chorus. This is our very first time, as Andrew said, getting to come and play in Galveston. So thank you so much for like showing up. Because we were thinking, oh no, what if no one turns up? Because that'd be an understandable thing if you've never played in a place before and stuff. So you guys, thank you for making it special already.
Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you a lot.
Manage your expectations, though, you know. No, this is a song that was on our second. Thank you. This is a song that was on our second album. Imaginatively titled Beetroot Revival.
And we do have some CDs and vinyl and brand new T-shirts. And very soon we're going to have a brand new secret album. We recorded a new album in secret.
It's not really a secret if you tell anyone, though.
Well,
you know what I mean?
well, shit. Fuck, I've ruined it. What are we going to do? I'm going to rewind. Hi. No, we do have a new album coming out, and we're telling people that come to our shows. So there you go. We have a new album. Yay!
I'm actually secretly famous. No one knows about it, but I'm secretly very famous. So this is a song called Russian Roulette. It was on that second record that we made. I know to look at me, you'd think I was a really rugged and really macho kind of guy, but underneath this, very rough exterior, I have a beating heart, just like the rest of you, and I experienced heartbreak at a very young age from an older Australian girl. But it's okay. It was necessary for my young heart to have this experience because taught me the difference between, healthy relationships and unhealthy ones. I'm yet to find one of those healthy ones, but
I was going to say, can you give us some wise
it's a bit like
words
the pot of gold
wisdom?
at the end of the rainbow. You just keep looking, But I dated this girl for, I don't know, like a year or so. No, that's a lie, like 3 years. Time goes, though, doesn't it, when you're miserable? Really slow. But she kept breaking up with me, and me, like a typical kind of, like a golden retriever, just kept coming back for more of the crumbs from the table. Until this one time where I used to write her these very kind of elaborate love letters. They weren't like saucy or anything. They were very like, I thought I was some kind of poet. And I lived in England, so I had the right accent for it. But she always said, they mean so much to me, I'll always keep these. And then one day, when we'd gone through one of these, numerous breakups that she used to always orchestrate, round about my birthday, I think, she just didn't want to spend any money, something like that. But I know, it's true, sad but true. But I came to her house, and the letters where she used to keep them on the mantelpiece, they were gone. And I said to her, what did you do with the letters? And she went, oh. I was like, yeah, but you said you'd always keep them, like. And she went, oh, no, I kept them. And then she went and retrieved this, like, shoebox from out underneath her bed, and she opened it, and all the torn-up pieces of letters were in this box. And that's when I started to really, truly understand what they talk about when they say about a toxic relationship. You're like, oh, yeah, this sounds familiar. Oh, yeah, I saw that movie, Fatal Attraction. So I swiftly went home, locked the bunny rabbit back up, and wrote this song.
Disclaimer, it wasn't me. Okay? Just in case you're all wondering. No, not this one.
Not everyone's about you, sweetheart.
Most of them are. No.
Just 95%. Took away my tears, you never let me go, and we tore up all my letters that you said you'd always keep. Shrugged off all the nights I stayed up when you couldn't sleep. Pushed me from a ledge that you yourself would never leave. Oh, we all have our crosses to bear. So young lovers, you best now beware. 'Cause a heart takes so long to repair. It is Russian roulette if you dare. Took away the time I always knew was not for free. Packed up every last smile that never came too easily. Ah, the fickle hand of life So young lovers, you best now beware, 'cause a heart takes so long to repair. It is Russian roulette. If you dare, all in all, I think I understand the reasons why you never felt it safe to really hold my hand. I was just too bland, or maybe you just felt that I could never really understand. Hey! Took away my tears, you never let me go. Weep. Tore up all my letters that you said you'd always keep. True story. Pushed me from a ledge, you never thought that I could leave. So cry your tears. I now believe that your time has come to Thank you so very much. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
So is there anybody catching us for the very first time? Yay!
Hey!
Well, I am originally from Ireland.
There are no refunds.
Ben is from, where are you from tonight?
From Wisconsin.
He's from Wisconsin.
How are you all doing?
tonight.
Yeah. How many of you have been to Wisconsin? All right, I'm not from Wisconsin. Rumbled. I really thought I'd get away with it as well. No, I'm from Kent, which is just like a really green little hamlet in between London and the sea. News from Kent. They've had as hot weather as we've had recently, believe it or not, and they don't know what to do. It's amazing. It's like I spoke to my mother and like she lives on this place called the Isle of Sheppey. It's a tiny little island on the southeast coast of England. It's not like one of the nice isles like the Isle of Wight or the Isle of Skye. It's where I grew up. We all have a conflicted relationship, right? But the thing is that they've been having this crazy weather, and like I was talking to her, and she was like, "We've opened all the windows. We've had to let the pets go."
Anyway, so I'm from Ireland, Ben's from England. I'm from Belfast. I grew up in Belfast, and I grew up also in Donegal, so the north and the south. But I met Ben in 2014, and we decided to come over to America.
2013 we met.
2013, whatever.
It was
all
very memorable
blurs
for me.
into one. But yeah, we both had this common bond that we wanted to make a life out of music, and we were both doing it a little bit, but we knew that we wanted to kind of just level it up a little bit. So we both jumped on a plane to
Give
America.
yourself some more credit here. I was doing it, but you actually also were able to do other things too. You were a school teacher.
I was a high school music teacher, and I taught in a special needs school for a year as well.
Yeah.
It was a wonderful part of my life, and it taught me who I was, but I always knew that I wanted to be like singing original music and
So she
music
ran
as
off
a
with
life.
one of her students.
I did. This is one of my special needs.
And that's why we've never been able to go back.
Oh, Lord.
But the good news is that we've been here for 9 years in this next year, and after 8 years, all those warrants expire. So
That's right.
don't worry.
So, part of the story, Ben and I came over in 2014. Like many duos before us, we were a couple. And a lot of our music is an honest story about our journey. We came over to the United States. We started in Seattle and made our way the whole way across to Boston, did 21 cities. And halfway through the first trip, we came to Texas for the very first time, and we completely fell in love with it. And it kind of was a relationship that was just like love at first sight. We felt so much love from the Texas music community, and we are so grateful that we get to call Texas home now. So thank you for loving us and accepting us like you have, because it's pretty special. This is a song that I wrote at the start of our transition. Ben used to be a woman.
I thought you were going to say.
No,
I thought you were going to say Ben used to be a man.
No, I'll use that script for next time.
This
Okay?
is my point. This is why I'm the funny one.
You write the script, okay? Our transition from being a romantic couple to a musical couple, and this is one of the first songs, and it's a little song called "Ready for Change."
It's called "We're Breaking Up."
You'll never know how hard it was to watch you slip away. I had a prayer in my hand every moment, begging for strength. No one said that it was easy to watch your heart break. And all these words that you keep throwing my way, I will learn from mistakes. But I'm ready for change. Yes, I'm ready to find my way. Oh, I'm begging for strength. I can't hide behind this window over my mind no more. Oh, the echo of this pain spins me round the revolving doors. When the sentiment will break, I will tremble and wait for my spirit to rise from the floors. No one said that it was easy to watch your heart break. And the words that you keep throwing my way, I will learn from mistakes. But I'm ready for change. Yes, I'm ready to find my way. Oh, I'm begging for strength. I can't hide behind this window over my mind. wanna do is feel good and feel right. And all you wanna do is feel good and feel right. And all you wanna do is feel good and feel right. And heal yourself from the inside. But I'm ready for change. Yes, I'm ready to find my way. Oh, I'm begging for strength. I can't hide behind this window of my mind. Yes, I'm ready for change. Oh, I'm ready to find my way. Oh, I'm begging for strength. I can't hide behind this window over my mind no more. Thank you so much.
Thank you. What can I say? I'm a hard habit to break. I took, you have to have that kind of gallows humor about it when a relationship ends and you still have to continue working together. And like, you choose to, obviously. But what I mean is that at first you're like, okay, so you're weighing it up. You go, we moved to another country together after only being together for 3 months. That probably wasn't the wisest choice.
Was it even 3 months? It was like a month.
No, it was 3 months. Again, I remember a lot more about our relationship than you do, it seems. This is called lessons learned.
Yeah. All a blur for me. I must have been drunk. We're joking. I can't remember. I thought it was like Christmas
Thanks.
to January.
And honestly,
Anyway, it was actually a year. Let's call it a year.
you know when someone says, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
That was me saying something nice.
Oh, I don't remember any of it. It was all a blur. I must have been drunk.
Being drunk is wonderful.
Is it?
Yes, for an Irish person.
Normally,
yes.
if you're in a relation, if you have to be drunk to be in a relationship with someone, that generally means there's some kind of violation going on.
But not in Ireland. It's just natural to be drunk all the time. So, there.
Hey.
Anyway, what were you saying?
I did not force that woman,
Well,
Miss McGee. Anyhow, yes, the relationship ended. We had to find our way through it, and having these songs written back and forth to one another. There's something that's almost like, maybe a little bit egotistical about it. So, naturally, I'm going to play you another one that's about that very same situation.
And I remember for a long time, this is a lot of progression, the fact that we can talk like this. For a long time, we would be like, are you trying to tell me something? Like after a song, when we weren't quite as developed in our friendship, after like Ben would bring a song to me, I'd be like, am I like, is this a message? And be like, no, it's not about you. And we both did it for so long. Oh no, this is about this other situation. And now we're totally like, it was totally fucking about you the whole time.
I tried to make it explicit. The one I brought to her that really, I think, tipped it was the one that was called I Like Your Sister.
Yeah. I like my sister too, so I was like, yeah, that's a great song.
But this is a song called Before It Gets Too Late. This was on our second record again. This was at the point when we were still deluding ourselves that, that whole relationship thing can work between us and the work relationship. Yeah, it'll be fine. So this is called Before It Gets Too Late.
Upside down along across and round the bend, wondering how this all got started and just how it's gonna end. We made our excuses so we both should know the score. There's only so much fight and talk before we declare war. So you go your way and I'll go mine. Maybe our paths cross somewhere down the line. We may choose to call it fate. I say seize the day before it gets too late. Every passing signal says to walk the other way. Don't go falling backwards unless that's the way you want to stay. All these aching heartbeats are still beating out of time. But you can change the rhythm just by pressing on rewind. So you go your way and I'll go mine. Maybe our paths cross somewhere down the line. You may choose to call it fate. I say seize the day before it gets too late. Falling in love gets you so damn mad. It looks so good, but it hurts so bad. So make it right before you feel too sad. May just be the best you ever had. Hey! So you go your way and I'll go mine. Maybe our paths cross somewhere down the line. You may choose to call it fate. I say seize the day before it gets too late. Before it gets too late. Before it gets too late. Before it gets too late.
Okay.
Thank you.
So we're going to change it up a little. We've played you all our original music. We're going to throw a little cover into the mix.
We have got some more original music. That's not all of it.
That's true. We've got a lot
Don't
of
worry.
original music. We've had 8, 9, 10 years together.
We've been. This is really.
We've been together, what,
it's
4
really-
years? I can't remember. I was drunk the whole time, you know?
Is there anybody in this room who's ever had cause to have to Google themselves?
Joel, you can send me the
I'm
others,
totally
please.
serious.
In
Is
a
there
sec.
anyone who's had to, you can own up? No one's going to judge you.
I've Googled myself
Of course you have.
every day, every morning with coffee.
The reason I bring this up is obviously because when you have a band that you have to have this whole online presence thing. I'm literally like a man out of time. I'm like, my father is more technologically minded than I am, and he's 80 years old. It's like I'm like, oh, why do we have to do this bloody social media thing? Why can't it just be like real? And she says, "Can you say that again for the camera?"
Yeah.
But
Hold on, I've got my phone up here. Can someone
but the thing is like so we Google, you know, you have to Google the beetroot thing sometimes to find articles to send to our immigration attorney, so you've got proof that you are who you say you are, and so you can stay in the country and all that jargon. And if you write in Beetroot Revival, in the suggested things, it comes up. It says, "Are Beetroot Revival married?" That's what comes up, and so that's so far what our musical legacy is.
Yeah.
Are Beetroot Revival married? And I'm wondering if people are Googling that for a reason, and I just want you to know, ladies, we're not married.
Yep. Ladies, I want you to know that too. We're not married. But here's a song by a couple who also fucked things up. We take inspiration from them. This song's on our first live album. and this little Fleetwood Mac number for you. Can I get a tiny bit more vocal in the way? Do you join?
It's only right that you should play the way you're feeling and listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness, like a heartbeat dries your mind in the stillness of remembering of what you had and what you lost. Yeah, thunder only happens when it's raining, and players only love you when they're playing. Yeah, women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know. Now there you go again, you want a crystal vision. Well, I keep my visions to myself. It's only me that wants to wrap around your dream. And have you any dreams you'd like to sell? Dreams of loneliness, like a heartbeat drives your mind in the stillness of remembering of what you had and what you lost. Yeah, thunder only happens when it's raining, and players only love you when they're playing. Yeah, women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know.
Thank you so much. That was a song that was stolen from us long time ago. I stole that joke from Ben. Look at his face.
It's the thing that when you've been playing exclusively together for as long as we have, I mean, you guys know this, you're married. When someone steals your joke and they start telling them...
I am the ultimate joke thief.
And they sort of pass them off as their own.
No, I get... No, but I treat it like flattery. You're so amazing.
Yeah?
That I then have to just copy what you say.
I think they call that plagiarism.
It's okay. All the money comes to me, so it's fine.
Oh, no, it's flattery. It's flattery. Look, humour is all I've got. Have you seen what I look like?
Oh, stop it.
I've had a very hard life.
Hey, how y'all doing? Are you good? Yeah, good. Thank you so much for being here.
We are really, really, really grateful to get to play in such an incredible room with such an incredible history and such an incredible support of Texas music, of which we are honoured to now be a part of. So thank you, Joel, for having us, man.
Yes, thank you. We're kind of weird too, so Irish.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
I thought you said you're weird. Oh, I thought I
she
was
is.
like,
No,
I
she
thought
is.
you said we're weird. You're actually saying we're weird.
Yeah.
That's a first. I love it.
Well, it's a nice,
Oh.
it's a nice.
But I love it. Thank you. It's been a first.
It's a nice segue into the next song, which is that this is a song by someone who made their home in Texas as well and became very synonymous with the Texas music scene. And he passed away a few years ago. But I think that all the time that other songwriters keep playing someone else's songs, they don't really die. You know, it keeps them alive. And so we're going to play you a song by Jimmy LaFave. In the vastness of this world, baby, you are so unique. From your pouty little mouth to your pretty little feet, from your head down to your toes, you're beautiful, divine. And never is a moment that you are not on my mind. Circumstances cast our fate, maybe wrong, maybe right. I know your dreams are miles away. I hope they reach you through this night. You hear music in the wind. I hope my melody you'll find. Oh, 'cause never is a moment that you are not on my mind.
in the vastness of this world. Baby, you so unique from your party little mouth to your pretty little feet, from your head down to your toes. You're beautiful, divine, and never is a moment of you. Yeah, never is a moment of you. Oh, yeah, never is a moment of you. Not on my mind. Not on my mind. And never is a moment of you. Not on my mind. Thank you, Jimmy LaFave. We got to play Woody Fest a few weeks back in Okemah in Oklahoma. It's the Woody Guthrie Music Festival that they have every year on his birthday. And Jimmy was a staple at that for many, many years. And it's funny, as you walk around, it's like the 6 degrees of separation of people that have got funny Jimmy LaFave stories. And the one thing that they all agree on is that there's no one now that riles up the gossip between the musicians like Jimmy used to. And he would do it in a perfectly harmless way. It was always just like, oh yeah, so have you heard what was going on with her? And it was like, you know, the whispers. And then before you know it, it had morphed into something else. And it all stemmed from Jimmy LaFave. And they're all like, yeah, it's just not the same now without Jimmy. And I was like, yeah, I know what you mean. They're like, no, but there's no gossip. It takes ages to find out now. Everyone always just used to tell Jimmy. I do miss him, though. He was a good guy.
So we're going to put out a new album, and we have some new songs. And we're going to play one of the new songs for you now. I brought this to Ben not very long ago, actually. And I played him like the verse and the chorus. And the reason I knew it was so perfect for us is because no matter what we go through, daily, monthly, yearly, we always find our way back to this kind of harmony and love that we have between us. And even today, like in the car ride, we can nearly kill each other in a second because we are really like brother and sister.
But she's got much bigger muscles than me.
Yeah.
We all know who's going to kill the
scared.
other one. You know? It's
You
not
see
going to
how
be
I
me.
hit that drum? But the one line that I came to him with was that we keep coming back to love. So we wrote this song together, and it's called Keep Coming Back to Love.
So everything is looking different in the way that we are. And everybody's got a problem when they listen in the car. But our hearts, they were burning with the blindfold on. And we all get to learn it when we do our wrong. But we keep coming back. Keep coming back, keep coming back to love. Yes, we keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back to love.
never stop believing that it's our time, 'cause we keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back to love. Yes, we keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back to love. Get up, get up, get out, get out. The journey's far from done. Get up, get up, get out to see the rising sun. Get up, get up, get out, get out. We still have far to run. Get up, get up, get out, get out. We've only just begun. Keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back to love. Keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back to love. Keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back to love. Keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back to love.
Thank you.
Hey-o!
Thank you so much. Thank you. I love that. Someone said it's hard to sit. Yay. You can stand up. Please stand up and shake your bits
But-
with me. I would love
But
that.
but look, let's be honest. Sitting down is the new standing up, so it's all good.
That's
We,
COVID.
we all just spent a
what
long
the lockdown did.
time at home, putting normal clothes on again. I think that in itself,
My
that in
knees
itself
got bad
deserves a
after
round of
COVID.
applause. But speaking of normal clothes, right? I have to. This isn't calling out in a bad way, but this gentleman down the front has the best shirt on that I've seen.
yes,
So
I agree.
that's a shirt after my own heart. I almost feel
You look
embarrassed that I
impeccable,
didn't wear
sir.
it, but it's great. I always like having someone that I can see where I'm like, I like that shirt. But I did
literally
this.
a shirt from Ben's
No,
wardrobe.
but you have to be careful when you do this, because I was at a show a little while back, and there was a guy wearing a hoodie, and the design on it was an actual body of a guitar. So when you did it up, it looked like a guitar, and I was like, man, that looks so great. And he came up to me at the end, and he went, there you go. And I was like, that's so sweet of you. But it's 103 degrees, and I don't know how you're wearing a hoodie, but thank you all so much
Yes.
for coming out and making this first time at the Old Quarter.
We
for us
really,
so
really
amazing.
appreciate it. Your energy's
Thank you,
amazing.
Joel.
As soon as we finish, we're going to be over at the merch table selling our CDs. We do have Boron drums to sell too. I'm spreading the Irish Celtic drum. That's what this is called, Boron. So I'm spreading it around the world, and people are buying them at our shows. And I've been playing this since I was 7 years old, and it's not a very commonly seen
And she's
instrument.
72 now, so it's like
It's been a long, long,
long
road
time
on this.
spreading
Actually,
them around the world.
Shameless plug, Long Long Road. That is the name of my single that I put out today. So if you're on any of the streaming platforms, please check it out.
I get paid more money tonight, though, because she's like plugging her single, you know. So this is a song called Sit Me Down, Woman Blues. This was on our very first live album that we made 32 years ago when we first started dating. And the reason she looks so good is that's what happens when you're in a relationship where you don't smile a lot.
No, that's that's alcohol. There.
This is called Sit Me Down, Woman Blues. I wrote this on a train journey in England. For those of you who've been to England, you'll know that English people do not have much of a reputation for being the most sort of sprightly people. You know, they're a little bit uptight sometimes, can be a little bit reserved, a little bit too much reserved. And, you know, get stuck on a train station with some of those people and you'll end up writing a song like this. I just was trying to get out of an uncomfortable situation, so I wrote a lot of nonsense in a notebook while I was stuck at a table with two young ladies who were having a very profound conversation and a guy who was trying to get in on it. And the line that ended up giving me the title for the song was the line that the girl said to the guy in a paraphrased manner. She said to him, "Can you just sit there and fucking shut up?" And the whole train went silent. It was one of those whole, oh my God, someone had a reaction. And if you grow up in England, you know, you're brought up to know that, you know, you come home from school, the first time you get upset, and you tell your dad about it, and your dad says, "This is a unique opportunity for you, son, because this is what you learn to do. You see that feeling that you're feeling now? You take that, you stuff it way down deep inside, we don't talk about it." Worked for me, worked for your grandfather. And I was like, "Didn't Granddad have a breakdown?" He's like, "We don't talk about it." This song's called Sit Me Down, Woman Blues. Well, I'm seated at the station with my suitcase in my hand, a complimentary book of matches that came from the promised land. Every person I've acquainted has come a passerby with their own set of directions for the nearest place to hide. Woo! Lend me your pencil and I'll draw you what I see. Well, I bet it's not the same as what you see in front of me. Close your eyes, stop counting backwards, and maybe you'll forget why we came here in the first place. We'll pretend we never met. took a ride share to be here this evening. I got picked up by Roy Uberson. He said to me, "Anywhere you want, you got it." Oh yeah, that's why I'm the funny one.
Well, I'm back here at the station. My suitcase is empty now. I used up all its solutions and I have returned to take a bow. I now stand here before you, just displayed in black and white. Or you can dissect all of my memory and throw away what you don't like.
Thank you so much. We've been Beat Root Revival.
Thank you all so much. Thank you, Galveston. Thank you, Old Quarter. Come say hi at the merch. Thank you. You want one more?
Well then, we're going to do a little song for you that we've been closing with this song for quite a while, and it just so happens if you haven't heard of Townes Van Zandt, you're clearly in the wrong place. It's always a surreal thing to play somewhere that someone is so synonymous with, and for someone in such a short space of time in their life that left behind such an incredible catalogue of songs. I don't know what everybody's own individual feelings are about the meanings of life, but sometimes the way that you behave in your life, it gets transcended by the art that you leave behind. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the best thing in the world, but we are very lucky that Townes left some incredible, incredible pieces of art left that we can all still relate to. And so this is a very well-known one.
If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me? to ease my pain. And if you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain.
Well, the night's forlorn and the morning's born, and the morning's born with the light of love. And you'll miss sunrise if you close your eyes, and that would break my heart in two.
If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? And if you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain. Baby's with me now, since I showed her how to lay her lily hand in mine. Lupin L'Alegre, she's a sight to see, a treasure for the poor to find. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? And if you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? And if you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain. Thank you all, Cora. Good night.
Thank you all so much. Thank you. This has been an incredible first time here. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
We'll be over at the merch if you want to come say hi. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Joel.
He's swimming